Hello and good evening. This is Sabia Khatun on VOD Talk, bringing you the Asian and Oriental Chef Awards for 2022 and networking dinner and launch of the 12th Asian Curry Awards. It's here at the House of Lords at the Palace of Westminster in the vibrant city of London. The chairman of the Asian Catering Federation, Mr. Yawa Khan, will be uniting Asian caterers on one platform to greater recognize achievements and achieve members' common goals through partnerships in the government and of other organizations. Asian Catering Federation Chairman Yawa Khan also will be giving recognition and states that the uncertain times has immensely impacted the hospitality industry. However, forward-thinking chefs took considerable effect in experimenting with different ingredients and contemporary tastes and fusions. The results have greatly impressed judges, and they will all echo that every chef is a winner. However, there can only be 3 finalists and places to be awarded with first, second, and third places. The winners will be awarded at this special presentation dinner here at the House of Lords in London today.
I would like to thank you to our member of Hajar Shah, Anwar Hussain, Kausar Sherwan Chaudhry, and other member Ahad Chaudhry, who are working very closely to, the day-to-day helping to write the Federation Award. Our event manager Sushita Patel and
Right, we are here at the House of Lords once again at this wonderful networking dinner. Now, this year, how do you see it different from the previous 2 years we've had in the pandemic?
Well, I think we missed at least 1 year, if not nearly 2 years, of celebrating the success of our chefs. Obviously, some of them will be rewarded this evening. And I think what is important is that these are people who work very hard, day in, day out, night in, night out, in order to make a living and to make sure their clienteles are kept fed. That is important. But within the last year and 2 years, as I said, as a result of COVID, business has changed. Previously, there's less delivery, but now it's acceptable for a lot of restaurants and takeaways to do deliveries, and that's a main change, I think, for the catering industry.
I have another wonderful guest here mingling in this reception. Tell us how you're feeling about this, and do you know what this event is about?
Yeah, well, it's the first time I've come to this event. I'm really looking forward to it. I was invited to see and celebrate the awards of the Asian Curry Night, and I'm just really excited. It's never a dull moment on the House of Lords on the terrace.
You say it's your first time?
Yes.
Well, there's exciting things going to happen, and we hope that you will be part of supporting it for future as well.
Absolutely, I'm really looking forward to it.
It's always lovely to see people representing a borough.
Yes.
In what way are you here to support tonight?
I'm here from St Helier Hospital. I'm chairman of the Kidney Fund, and we raise money for the Institute to research and find a cure for kidney disease.
Okay.
And I've been for 4.5 years Kidney Fund chairman, fundraising.
How are you here to support tonight?
Yawa invited me, and here we are.
Brilliant.
Thank you.
And yourself, kindly tell us.
I'm Mohammed Sadiq, and I'm a councillor, and Yawa Khan, who is the main organizer, his restaurant is in my ward, and he lives in my ward, And I've known him for years. He's a good person. As a person, he's very good. He's doing lots for the community, and he's doing lots for the curry industry as well. He's fully committed, to be honest. And you're not going to get a better person. And these curry awards, Yawa's curry awards, are one of the oldest curry awards he does. And he puts all the effort into it, and they are always successful.
Thank you. It's great to see such supporters like yourselves. Thank you.
Very much.
Are you here to support any restaurant in particular tonight?
Yes, Guangzhou, Canton City. I'm support the restaurant in Chinatown, the Canton restaurant. It's a Chinese food, traditional. Hope everyone in the UK enjoy it.
Hello and welcome back again to one of Yara Khan's events. You are one of the sponsors here. Tell us about why you feel sponsoring such an event is meaningful and how is it helping?
It's obviously meaningful because this goes with my business. What I do the work permit sponsorship license application for all the employers. So hospitality industry is a very big, and he represents lots of companies, and his one is special, which is Asian. So it goes to Chinese and other catering. So that's attracts me more. So I can get more sponsor, and I can help them as well to get the sponsor license and to bring the staff from overseas. Because of the staff prices, the Brexit, post-Brexit, there's a big staff prices there, and I can assist them. So I think this is a good platform for me to showcase what I do, and then I can get more client, more networking and everything.
I have David Carrow here from European Sports and Business Alliance, and let's find out how he's feeling. I know we've just begun and the event really hasn't started yet. How do you feel tonight will be any different from any previous years that has happened with awards and launches like this?
Well, the simple thing, it's good to actually come together again, because so much has been done on Zoom and you can't talk to people properly on Zoom. It's go into a meeting, have the meeting and come away. So meeting people that you haven't seen for a while is really nice. But of course we're overshadowed by what's happening in Ukraine, and I think all our thoughts have to be with the population in Ukraine. Very sad what's going on there. It wasn't necessary. That's the real point of it. It just wasn't necessary.
Yeah. Tonight's about positivity, awards, celebrations, and the launch of the 12th Asian Curry Awards. And tonight, as you mentioned, it's a networking of getting people together, but also uniting various different people. Any other thoughts on how this Curry Awards is going forward?
Well, I think first to say that we don't have to be united, we are united. It just reinforces that unity. But to be here with the Curry Awards, which is so important to what we do in Britain now with our multicultural society, it's wonderful to see all the different ethnic groups coming together in this way. I think it's excellent.
Tell us how you think tonight will be any different from the past couple of years we've had in the pandemic.
Well, during COVID, we couldn't come to an event like this. This is the first event that I've been to do with the Asian Catering Awards, I think since March 2020. So it's nearly 2 years since the last time I was here.
And how will you be supporting, with the background that you have, for this Asian Catering Federation?
Well, we've had close links with the Asian Catering Federation for some years, and we have a sort of common interest in certain issues like the VAT rate, which is low at the moment for catering businesses, but will be going back up again in the future. So obviously that's an issue. There's the food regulations is another one that's been of concern, and also the availability of chefs. I know chefs have had it. It's been difficult for chefs to get into the UK. So there's a lot of issues where we have a crossover with the Asian Catering Federation. Very important part of the economy, catering. Employ a lot of jobs, a lot of GDP, and a lot of economic activities. Very important that they're treated fairly.
Curry Awards, networking, meeting people within the industry.
We're really looking forward to the evening and supporting the evening.
Nomination.
It's very lovely people and some great conversations, and it's lovely.
This is an exclusive dinner to launch the 12th Asian Curry Awards and Asian and Oriental Chef Awards in partnership with Just Eat. Every year we use a prestigious venue, and this year we are honoured to be hosting it here at the Cholmondeley Room and Terrace here at the House of Lords. Our thanks to Lord Sheikh, who is the sponsoring this evening, and the whole team, of course, for making this evening so special for us.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening to you all. It's my pleasure to welcome you to the House of Lords this evening. I'm a friend of the Asian Catering Federation, and I have hosted a number of their events in the House of Lords. I've also attended a number of events and functions organized by the Federation over several years. As in the previous years, I was asked by Yawar Khan to host this networking event, and I am very pleased to do so. I've known Yawar Khan for many years, and I think I would like to regard him as a friend. I would like to commend him on his total dedication to ensure the well-being and progress of the curry industry. He's 80. I thought he was celebrating 60th birthday. And you invited us to a party, Teddy? Certainly. I think it's on Sunday, isn't it, Lady Shave? You got that in the diary? 100%. We don't want to miss his birthday party.
Good evening, my lord, ladies and gentlemen. Assalamu alaikum and good evening. Thank you all for supporting the Asian Catering Federation, and we welcome this year launch of the 12th Asian Curry Award 2022, kindly hosted by my good friend Lord Sheikh in the Palace of Westminster. We had a great evening, but before I start, firstly I would like to mention what's happening. I'm not a politician, but I just feel I like to mention it. I would like to extend my heartfelt condolences to the family who have lost loved one in current conflict in Ukraine. We sincerely hope that matter can be resolved diplomatically and swiftly without further loss of life. As Chairman of Asian Catering Federation, I extend my support to all the refugees fleeing the conflict zone. It is a very sad news. It's 2022. We can see millions of people, bombarded, homeless, and fighting for their life, and it is a very bad. So our community all support with them, and it is very sad news. The Asian Catering Federation shared the platform for everyone in ethnic catering community. It doesn't really matter what origin we are from. We are all under one umbrella. More we unite, the stronger voice we will be when lobbying the government about the problem facing our industry. We must also realize that difficult issue facing the industry and also the result within our community as well. Many restaurants are every week closing at the moment, and these are one that fail to adopt and refuse to acknowledge the changing time in a trend. There also, we are excited, the new restaurant being opened, and these are totally different bread and curry houses in our old high street. Newcomer adopting the new tent and actually creating them as well. We should do our utmost best upon them. I would like to thank you, our sponsor, Just Eat, Andrew Canning, Managing Director, Mehd Musi is the Marketing Director, for the ongoing support. I also like to thank you, Wholesale as well. Also, I'd like to thank they are here to inspire the other and next generation about what is possible in the great industry of ours. Let's keep encouraging the building up for our future. Thank you for your time. I look forward to seeing you at Asian Carrow later in the year. Thank you.
Yawar, thank you. Now, please, can I invite Matt Bush, being Marketing Director of Just Eat, to say a few words. Thank you.
Good evening, Lords, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to start by thanking the hard-working Asian Catering Federation Committee, Yawar Khan, Thomas Chan and Teddy Chen, for inviting me here tonight. It's great to be able to spend some time with people and frankly, to be out of the house. It's quite exciting. The work the ACF does across the Asian curry sector truly reflects the passion and the dedication to champion this industry and the community that it represents. On behalf of us at Just Eat, we're honoured to be supporting tonight's event. We've been working with the Asian Catering Federation for a number of years now, and we value the strength of the partnership that we've built working together to help ACF members succeed across everything that they do. While we optimistically look ahead to a post-pandemic world, the hospitality industry continues to face a number of challenges, from rising costs to the difficulty in recruiting skilled workers across the sector. At Just Eat, we believe that our role is to help the industry to flourish. We want to use our scale and our influence to play an active role in tackling some of the industry's biggest challenges. We were actually the first food delivery player in the sector to offer courier as a worker model. And this basically means that we were able to give them the living wage, to provide statutory benefits, and to give them pension contributions, sick pay, holiday pay. And since its introduction in November 2020, we've offered jobs to more than 6,000 people nationwide. In addition to this, we're actively working to address some of the environmental impacts of the sector. We're running a number of trials to reduce food waste, and we're also looking at packaging, both reusable and recyclable, to address some of the plastic pollution, as well as bolstering our fleet of electric bikes and delivery couriers.
Thank you, and thank you for your ongoing support as well. Pleased to welcome our next speaker, David Carrow, President of the ESBA.
Good evening, everybody, lords, ladies and gentlemen. And especially thanks to Yawa Khan for inviting myself and Esba to be here with you tonight. As always, it's a delight to be here, and especially after the lockdown and having missed personal contact with people for so long. It's good to be in an environment like this and in a home like this for the event, to be enjoying meeting people, seeing people again. I would like to say that it's a delight to see the diversity of the Asian Curry Awards and the association, the federation, but also the unity that displays, especially in these difficult times that we're seeing what's happening in Ukraine, as Yawa touched upon. And my heart goes out to all the families that are suffering, the innocent people that are suffering. But to demonstrate the unity that you show here through the food that you create and bring to our palates is wonderful. And it's a pleasure to be part of that and to have Yawa, who's been a welcome friend and a member of Esba for many years now. And it's a delight to be here and to be in your company. So thank you very much indeed.
May I invite Lutfur Rahman, Managing Director of Work Permit Cloud, to say a few words.
Good evening. Thank you for giving me the opportunity. And ladies and gentlemen, as an immigration advisor, I've got some experience about issuing the recruiting migrant worker. And I'll share some experience which I've gone through over the last 2 years since the rule has been changed to bring migrant worker from overseas, especially for the hospitality industry. Since the post-Brexit, obviously the skilled worker new guidance came through. But I saw there are some roadblocks for this. I saw the major 3 roadblocks in there, especially the English language requirement. Pre-2011, the English language requirement was A1, speaking and listening English, and that was good. Now, the recent law came for English language for B1. So either be a CEO of a large corporation or a scientist or a chef. It's the same standard. So this doesn't make sense. So I think that English language requirement should be reversed back to pre-2011. Then lots of chefs could come. English language barrier could hinder these sort of things.
These craftsmen were all selected for their fantastic flair and cooking skills, as you could see, from a wide range of entrants at a cook-off, and have been officially recognised for their achievements tonight. So to present these awards, please welcome back Lord Sheikh and Yawa Khan. And for the first award, Lutfur, if you could come back as well to join us. Thank you. So, without further ado, let me announce the first award recipient tonight. This is for Asian Chef of the Year, and the award goes to Mr. Iqbal Ahmad from Grand Trunk Road in South Woodford, London.
Is he here?
Yeah, who's here?
Blessed that we've been recognized with this award, and thank you very much for the hard work from this young man and the team back at Grand Trunk Road. Thank you. Thank you.
We have Iqbal Ahmed here from Grand Trunk Road, second runner-up, I believe. Chef, kindly tell us, how was it with impressing the judges this year, and what was it that you created?
It was tough competition for me. Everyone was the creative, and we create our best, and we did the scallop and the starter. The main course we did a lobster. So at least we got the second runner. I was hoping for the first, but unfortunately.
Next time, probably. But have you got something you can share to say? I mean, second runner-up is a great position.
I think any award is a great recognition in my point of view. You know, working hard, whether you win it or you don't win it, as long as you've been invited, you've been chosen to participate for such a high level of competition, you know, for us it was good enough. And getting it to, you know, in the runners-up is a good enough for us. And it was wonderful to see so many other chefs performing, so, you know, putting together a lot of efforts and putting together the beautiful dishes. The dish which Chef Iqbal created, in my opinion, that was a winner.
Brilliant.
Whether it's a first award or second, but that was a winner.
Thank you very much.
So we're really pleased.
Thank you, and well done.
Thank you very much.
Cocktail bar and dining in Birmingham.
Ladies, lords, just want to thank you for having us. We've come all the way from Birmingham to represent our city, to represent our restaurant. Thanks for having us.
Okay, Vinod Singh, you are from Pushkar Cocktail Bar and Dining in Birmingham, first runner-up. What a brilliant position. Asian Chef of the Year. What made you feel any different this year than participating in other years?
Oh, this is very important for me, this award, especially I work hard for this. And
so this was his first time that he entered in the competition. So he was very nervous, very anxious. He put a lot of thought and consideration into the detail, the technique of what he was going to cook for the competition.
Brilliant. And there you have it. You have done it, first runner-up, which is a brilliant position. Well done and congratulations. Thank you.
Thank you.
Now, to present the next award, can I please invite up the birthday boy, Teddy Chan? Teddy? And Thomas Chan. Our next award of the evening is the National Oriental Chef of the Year Award. Please put your hands together for Chen from Canton Restaurant in Chinatown, London.
My lord, I thanks to the Asian Federation give us this opportunity and the platform to show our cuisine cooking from Chinatown. Our restaurant has been established since 1955. Obviously, I'm not that age yet. And sorry, the lady is supposed to come tonight, but she couldn't make it, the owner, the former owner. But we are the first one in Chinatown, and we are still established strongly in Chinatown, called the Canton Restaurant. We will fully welcome you to come and join us anytime if you are around in West End, in Chinatown. Roasted on the house. Thank you.
I have Chen here from Canton, Chinatown, and you are the National Oriental Chef of the Year. What did you do to impress the judges at the chef cook-off competition? You entered that, I believe?
We put a combination of the Chinese cooking and the English on our starter and the main course. And then the sauce that we put in is like the Worcester sauce, and then it bring out the flavor of the beef, and which is the judges are very fascinated, with the flavor that we bring, and make it like a very updated Chinese cooking, and it happens in England. And then at the same time, when we do the main course, we have a lot of the vegetable and very healthy one, and we got the spinach sauce, and the judges say, "Oh look, we haven't seen this sauce before," and then the judges say, "Look, the scallop that we have, and then the prawns, and all the other decoration which we can also." Bring out the Oriental flavor.
Thank you.
Now, the national winner for Asian Chef of the Year is Ashwani Kumar, Mango Lounge, Windsor.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations. Well done.
That's all right.
Come on, can you come?
Okay, we have Ashwani Kumar here from Mango Lounge in Windsor, who's the national winner and the Asian Chef of the Year. You were at the Chef Cook-Off competition only a few weeks ago. What did you do different this time round to impress the judges?
I was, I was runner-up in 2012. And that time it was hurting me for 10 years. And I was thinking, okay, what should I do different to achieve this award? Then this year, okay, we just thought, okay, let's do something different. And we've done it. And I'm happy to win this award.
Excellent.
I'd like to thank Mr. Khan to giving me this privilege to work with, to win the competition with the Asian Chef of the Year. Thank you very much.
Is a special recognition award that recognises the dedication and hard work of one individual. The recipient of this award, restaurant owner of Panas Gurkha, founder of Panas Helping Hands, delivered over 100,000 free meals to the local NHS during the pandemic. To receive this special award, we have the recipient's family here who've been his inspiration for this mission. Panas Helping Hands is now a registered charity, and his charity patrons are Cobra Beer founder Lord Karen Villamoria and British actress and social activist Dame Joanna Lumley.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, Lord. Thank you.
Wow. Sujan, you deserve. Not only you're a very good.
Okay, we have here Sujan Katuwal for Panas Gurkha Restaurants for having a special recognition award tonight for cooking over 100,000 meals for the NHS and the elderly during COVID in the pandemic. It must be a wonderful feeling tonight. How is it different from any other time that you have been here with the Asian Catering Federation?
Well, first of all, thank you so much for giving me this award. And then coming to Lord's, after this 2 years pandemic, when we all locked down, coming out, meeting good people here, especially Lord's sake, he's my inspiration. And then Mr. Pandey, he's been always there for me whenever I was a little bit down during this peak of pandemic, when you get the negative feedback from people, oh, don't go out, don't do it. But he said, listen, keep doing what you are doing. If you are enjoying, keep doing. And I never thought I will reach 100,000, this milestone. We did not plan. But to come to House of Lord and getting this recognition in front of him, my family, his dream comes true. And we are not the brave of the bravest Gorkhas. We are kind people as well. That's the message I was trying to give. And I cannot thank enough to Lord. I mean, this is our Yawar Khan Bhai, thank you to him.
Before we get on with dinner, there is one person who needs to get another mention, I think, because there's not many people that get to celebrate their 80th birthday here in the House of Lords. And I think it would be wrong if we didn't all sing happy birthday to Teddy. So here we go. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Teddy. Happy birthday to you.
Good evening, all. Thank you for your thought and kind and best wishes. I would like to say thank you, Lord Sheikh and Lady Sheikh, and distinguished guests. And most important, that I would like to thank Mike Kenny and Matt and their team here for catering, who supported at the background. And ladies and gentlemen, the most important thing that I want to say a few words about it. The catering industry has had very tough time. Really, really have a tough time. Those who survive, and also beginning to survive, is a good thing for the future. We must work and never give up and put the catering industry, the food industry to a highest level that can compare to the Western food or the French food. Today you have seen the competition for the food industry, which you have done. It's very high standard, and I know you appreciate it. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming, and thank you for your best wishes for today. Thank you very much. Good evening.
Thank you. Before we commence with dinner, please welcome Thomas Chan for the vote of thanks. Thank you, and enjoy the dinner. Thomas.
Good evening, everyone. I hope you will enjoy your dinner, which will be coming very soon. Well, the last 2 years has been tough, isn't it? Very, really tough. And I remembered when myself and my missus came back, guess where? From China. 3 months before Britain locked down for the pandemic. And we did fly through Chengdu, where the first casualty,
At the back here. Can we listen to this speaker, please?
where the first casualty of a hospital doctor was recorded. And since that year, we've been in lockdown, thinking it will go away in 12 months. It didn't. Another 12 months, it didn't. Not that we are recording the rates of casualties now, but it's still continuing, isn't it? And it's ravaging the country like nothing else. So I'm glad to see all our guests here, and the host, of course, here today, because obviously you're enjoying good health. I won't ask you to show your mask or wave your mask, but I think that's essential to keep yourself and everyone safe, to overcome this unknown pandemic. This evening is most delightful, not something I've expected as well, because it's not before too long we have a similar event here.
Okay, Matt Bushby, Marketing Director here for Just Eat and a brilliant supporter since ACF has started. What is it that, I mean, we heard that you suggested something about environmental friendly and plastics, how you can actually take part in helping the environment. What ways do you suggest that you do that, and how would this benefit ACF?
There's a number of different ways. Firstly, I'd just like to say that, I mean, this is an incredible event, and Yawar and the team have again done a phenomenal job in not just this but supporting their communities, and we Just Eat really so pleased we can play a part in that. In answer to your question, what we can do around environmental issues and making sure we're sustainable, there's a whole load of different things. So we're trying to help restaurants around their packaging, so making sure that we give them options that are sustainable and biodegradable and recyclable as well. But there's also things around food waste and making sure that we're helping people to work on portion sizes and understand actually what's the right way of ensuring that come the end of the meal, there's nothing left over. And there's so many little things you can do to make such a big difference.
Excellent. Well, we hope that you will continue. I mean, you're very passionate, and this collaboration and partnership seems to be working really well. But thank you again.
It's my pleasure. Thank you ever so much.
Thank you. I have here with me Teddy Chen, who is a co-chair of the Asian Catering Federation. Today, we are told he is in his 80th year, and how very passionately you have been supporting this Asian Catering Federation. Tell us how you're feeling this year from all the other years that you have been supporting.
I have been supporting the Carrow Award in Asian Catering about at least 12, 13 years ago, when Yawar Khan asked me to join him at that time. I was the founder of Malaysian Restaurant Association. For the catering industry, for the past year is very, very tough going and a challenging year. And those who have been here have been very keen to go on the next level. And this is year, tonight, the evening, I think that everybody is very happy that they come here to uplift the Asian catering industry to another level. Though you must know that everybody must have achieved something here.
Thank you.
And they are very happy to do so because they have been recognized as the chef of the year to another level.
Okay, I have with me Lord Sheikh here, who's hosted the event, as usual, a very, very eventful evening, and with the support of every other person who's attended here. Can you tell us what was different this year from all the previous years that you have hosted an event like this?
Well, I enjoy hosting events for the Federation. Yawar Khan and my friends here, we all work together, and this is a prelude to the main event, which will be held in November at the Grosvenor House Hotel. And as I said in my earlier speech, last year the event was indeed a glittering event, and I'm so glad that they are recognizing chefs and restaurants who have done well, and I think by doing so they're recognizing what the members have done, because like I've said, the Asian Federation, Curry Federation, has nearly 35,000 members. They started in, I think, 9 years ago, and they have gone forward from strength to strength. So I'm very glad to be friends of the Federation, and I am very, very confident that they will carry on with the success they've achieved.
Brilliant.
And they work very hard at holding these events, and I'd like to commend them on what they have done and what I'm sure they will continue to do.
Thank you. And to you, Yawar Khan, we have the chair of the Asian Catering Federation. Having of this wonderful support with you, moving and going strength to strength, how do you feel each year goes by, and especially the fact that we haven't really seen the end of uncertain times yet?
Well, we are going through a challenging time, but I think you can see the people like Lord Sheikh, Thomas, Teddy, we all working together as a team, and this is how they're making us stronger and getting much better every year. And industry going through the challenging time, but industry only can do better. We are Asian, we are hardworking people, and we can see through that, and I'm sure our future is great. If we survive these past few years, then we are okay.
And any last few words from you, Chan?
I think I will give credit to all the caterers up and down the nation. They're very innovative, extremely resilient, despite COVID, despite lockdown, despite the lack of delivery to begin with, and now delivery is the norm for most restaurants and takeaways. The adaptability of the industry is something which impressed me a lot.
Well, we hope that this goes on strength to strength, and having strong people like this, I think it's going the right way. Thank you very much.
What about my friend here? It's his birthday. Birthday to you, Chen.
Thank you very much.
Absolutely.
All for one, one for all.
That's a good way to end. All for one and one for all. Thank you very much. Of yourself here today, how has the event been?
Absolute amazing event, and it's such an honor to share a stage with Lord Sheikh and people. It's so amazing. It feels privileged, and especially at this time of year after what the country went through, it's such an encouraging moment for all of us, I think.
Well, it seems like we have a room full of passionate people here. Where does your passion come from?
It's difficult to answer that question. I mean, it's like, where do the rain come from? I mean, it's within. I think passion is always within, and I would not even call it passion. It's an emotion within you, and what people might call that a passion.
Congratulations goes to all the winning talented chefs from the live cook-off competition, which took place only a few weeks ago at the University of West London. The chefs were extremely competitive and of a very high standard. The highly accomplished judging panel, including Michelin-starred chef Samir Taneja, were highly impressed with all the chefs and the depth and the skills that they brought. Well done to Chef Ashwini Kumar from Mango Lounge, Windsor, for achieving first place. In second place was Pushkar from Birmingham, and in third place, Grand Trunk Road from South Woodford, respectively. The three finalists have been given great recognition and received much deserved awards. It has been yet another successful year, despite the uncertain times. This is Sabia Khatun for Vod Talk at the House of Lords, London.